Don't scroll. Listen to this. This message is for you. Yes, you. There's a reason your heart stopped for just a second when you saw this. There's a reason you're here right now, on this Tuesday, January 6th. The universe doesn't interrupt people randomly, and God doesn't whisper without purpose. Take a deep breath. Slow your thoughts. Because what you're about to hear isn't noise, it's alignment. I need you to understand something gently, but clearly. You didn't arrive at this moment by accident. Every delay, every disappointment, every night you questioned yourself, it was all leading here. And even if you don't fully understand why yet, your soul does. Your spirit recognized this message before your mind did. This is a moment of surrender. Not surrender from exhaustion, but surrender from wisdom. You've been carrying plans that were never meant to be carried alone. You've been trying to control outcomes that required faith, not force. And God has been waiting patiently, not to punish you, but to partner with you. If your heart has felt restless lately, there's a reason. If sleep hasn't come easily, if your mind keeps revisiting the same thoughts, that's not anxiety, that's awakening. You are becoming aware of what no longer aligns with who you're meant to be in 2026. Listen closely. This season is not about rushing. It's about realignment. You may feel like you've been doing everything right, yet things still haven't moved. But hear this. Stagnation does not mean rejection. Sometimes God pauses the timeline because what's coming needs more space to arrive fully. And right now, space is being created in your life, even if it feels uncomfortable. There are doors you wanted desperately that stayed closed. There are people you thought would stay forever who quietly drifted away. There are versions of yourself you've had to grieve. And yet, you're still here, still breathing, still becoming. That alone is proof that this story is far from over. I feel led to tell you this. Your life is being reorganized at a spiritual level. The things that once distracted you no longer hold the same power. Conversations feel shallow. Old goals feel empty. And deep down, you've been craving something real, something meaningful, something divinely aligned. That craving is not weakness. It's a signal. And here's something most people won't say out loud. You are being prepared for a connection that will change the way you see love, trust, and purpose. This is soulmate-level energy. Not rushed. Not chaotic. But calm, familiar, safe. If you've been seeing angel numbers lately, 111 when you check the time, 222 on receipts, 444 when you're doubting, that's not coincidence. Those are markers. Spiritual timestamps. Little reminders that you are being guided, even when it feels quiet. And yes, I know there have been moments where you felt alone. Moments where you wondered if God heard your prayers at all. Moments where silence felt like abandonment. But silence is not absence. Sometimes it's protection. Sometimes it's preparation. This Tuesday carries a different kind of energy. Not loud, not dramatic, but steady, grounded, intentional. Today isn't about instant miracles. It's about committing your path. Every plan you've been holding. Every step you've been afraid to take. Every version of your future you've imagined late at night. You don't need to know how it will happen. You just need to decide who you trust with it. And right now, your soul is being invited to release control. Not because you're giving up, but because something greater is stepping in. You may not feel ready. You may feel unsure. But readiness is not a requirement, willingness is. There's a quiet shift happening inside you. A moment where fear loosens its grip, just a little. A moment where hope starts breathing again, softly, carefully. That's not imagination. That's alignment beginning to take root. And before you question this, before you talk yourself out of it, I want you to stay right here in this feeling. Because what's coming next is connected to a decision you're about to make. Because this trust you're cultivating now, it will define everything you step into next. Not in a flashy, dramatic way. Not in a way that everyone notices. But in a way that only you feel deep in your bones. And here's the subtle truth. The life you're being invited into isn't an addition to what you already know. It's a transformation of what you've been carrying, the layers, the masks, the just get through it energy. All of it is being refined, polished, aligned. So that when your moment comes, you will arrive fully as yourself, not as someone who's learned to survive. You may still feel the pull to control outcomes. That's normal. But the invitation today, right now, this exact minute, is to notice the difference between pushing forward and allowing forward. Look at your body as you listen. Where is there tension? Where is there resistance? Where is there a tiny spark of anticipation you've been ignoring? That spark? That is your compass. Not your logic. Not your fears. Not even your plans. Your soul is nudging you toward the next step. And it's one you can take even if the path isn't fully visible yet. This is where patience becomes sacred. This is where waiting is not wasted. This is where the pause you've been restless about is actually the perfect alignment of timing. And let me remind you, your past, with all its detours and dead ends, was not a mistake. It was preparation. Every heartbreak, almost every door that slammed shut too early, it was teaching you discernment. It was shaping the version of you who will recognize what's real, the love, the work, the opportunities that won't require compromise of your essence. You're learning the art of recognition, the skill of sensing what is aligned before it even lands in your life, the courage to say yes, and the courage to say no. Both are essential. And even if right now it feels like nothing is happening externally, know this: everything is moving internally. Your nervous system, your spirit, your intuition, all of it is clearing space for what's coming. So when the next opportunity, the next message, the next person shows up, you won't just respond. You'll recognize. You'll move with clarity. You'll step forward with the awareness that this is not random. This is not timing gone wrong. This is divine orchestration. And before your mind interrupts with doubts, before your past fears whisper that you're imagining it all, sit here. Breathe here. Notice how this stillness is speaking louder than any noise you've been chasing. Because what's coming is not about doing more. It's about being ready to receive what is already on its way. And now, take a moment to really hear me. This is not just a message, it's a calling. You've been carrying invisible weight, thoughts you didn't share, prayers you whispered in silence. And every single one of them has been heard. Even the ones you doubted could reach God, they did. Even the ones you thought were lost in the chaos of life, they didn't vanish. Your Tuesday today is different. Not because the calendar says so, but because the universe is aligning around your next step. There's a gentle push, like a breeze brushing past your face, telling you move, but move with your heart, not your fear. And oh, I feel it so clearly. Your heart has been aching for recognition, for a sign, for confirmation. You've been waiting for the world to notice your light. But God notices even when no one else does. Even when it feels like you're invisible, your presence matters more than you know. You are standing on the edge of a breakthrough, but it's subtle. It's quiet. It's almost invisible, yet it will leave your soul shaking in the best way. Listen, if you've been feeling restless lately, That's not discomfort, it's preparation. Your intuition is expanding. Your spiritual senses are waking up. The universe is whispering in symbols, repeating numbers, sudden chills, dreams that linger, all guiding you to the next step. Don't ignore them. Your angels are speaking softly, telling you, this is your time. Don't hesitate, trust. And here's the truth that will hit you right in the heart. Everything you've been holding onto too tightly, old friendships, past hopes, past loves, is being released. Not because you failed, not because you did something wrong, but because something far greater is being prepared for you. And the beauty of it? It's not rushed. It's not forced. It's designed to arrive perfectly at the perfect time for the perfect version of you. And yes, I know the waiting has been painful. The uncertainty has kept you up at night. The almosts and the not yets have worn on your spirit. But that waiting? That is the soil in which your purpose is growing. That is the quiet furnace where your destiny is being forged. And one day, you will look back and understand that every delay was divine design. I want to tell you something personal, something that resonates with the deepest part of your being. Your soulmate, in whatever form that takes, a life partner, a business partner, a spiritual ally, is near. Closer than you think. Closer than your mind allows you to imagine. And the signs have been there all along. Subtle, gentle nudges in the world, messages from the universe, synchronicities that feel too precise to be random. But here's what's important. Don't rush. Don't force the timing. Don't try to manufacture the magic, because the right alignment will feel effortless. It will feel like home for your soul. And the moment you experience it, you'll know, without a doubt, that God has been orchestrating every step, every moment, every prayer, all for this. Even now, as you hear this, your energy is shifting. You might feel tingling in your chest, a flutter in your stomach, a warmth on your skin. That's not imagination. That's your spirit awakening to the truth that life is bigger, deeper, and more miraculous than you ever allowed yourself to believe. And if you've been holding back tears, it's okay. Let them come. Let them cleanse. Because the emotions you've carried alone for so long are finally being seen. And the release will make space for blessings you've only dreamed about. And the most beautiful part? You are being taught to trust a process that feels invisible, yet so incredibly real. To walk toward your future with faith in your steps, not fear in your mind. To open your heart to the signals the universe has been sending all along. And now, listen carefully, because this is where it starts to get personal. There are messages coming to you that you've been waiting years to hear. Not from anyone around you, not from the world, but straight from the divine. From the quiet voice inside, whispering, I see you. I know you. I'm preparing this just for you. Have you noticed lately how certain moments feel heavier with meaning? A stranger's words that linger longer than usual. A song on the radio that hits exactly where your heart aches. A dream that wakes you up with clarity that feels too real. Those aren't coincidences. Those are breadcrumbs leading you to your next chapter. Your Tuesday today isn't ordinary. It's sacred. It's a checkpoint in your spiritual journey. The prayers you've whispered, even when you felt unheard, are activating doors you didn't even know existed. And as much as your mind wants to analyze, your soul already knows. You're on the verge of a spiritual breakthrough that will touch every part of your life. Love, purpose, destiny. And I have to ask you to pause. Right now, wherever you are, pause and feel your heart. Because this next season is about alignment, not coincidence. It's about recognizing that every step, every struggle, every moment of doubt was a preparation. even the nights when you cried alone, even the mornings you questioned yourself. Those were the shaping moments of your awakening. Here's something I need you to hear and never forget. You are ready for the unseen. You are ready for the miracles that feel impossible. You are ready for connections, soulmate-level connections, spirit-level awakenings, guidance so precise it feels like the universe is breathing with you. And yes, those angel numbers you've been noticing? They are confirmations. Every repeated 111, 222, 333, or 444 is a nudge that says, keep going. You're exactly where you need to be. And don't worry if doubt keeps creeping in. It's natural. Fear is simply the mind trying to protect the heart before it fully opens. But here's the thing. You are stronger than the fear. Your faith, your willingness to surrender, your commitment to your path, that's stronger than any shadow that tries to whisper, not yet. And yes, I see you, standing there, wondering if you'll recognize the signs when they appear. You will. They may be small, a glance, a word, a feeling, but your spirit will recognize them. Your soul knows when alignment is near. And that recognition will shift everything. You'll suddenly realize why certain people left, why doors stayed closed, why delays happened, and why nothing before this could have worked. There's a divine timing at play, one you can't rush. And the beauty of it? You don't have to force understanding. You don't have to figure it all out. You simply have to keep moving with faith, keep surrendering, and keep noticing the little signs. The quiet confirmations that tell you, yes, this is real, and yes, it's for you. And here's where it gets even more profound. The universe is inviting you to step into a rhythm that feels almost magical, where synchronicities aren't coincidences, but conversations, where people, opportunities, and moments appear exactly when they're meant to. And you, my dear listener, are being tuned to recognize the signs before most ever notice them. Right now, your heart might be whispering, "But what if I fail? What if I'm not ready?" Let me tell you something. Readiness is an illusion. You are ready because you are here, because your spirit has been preparing quietly for every miracle you're about to witness. And the very doubts you feel are the final gateway to clarity. Even now, the energy around you is shifting. You might notice subtle changes, a new feeling of peace, a sudden clarity, or even a gentle tug towards something you didn't expect. That's not random. That's your life beginning to realign with its highest path. And I want you to hear me very clearly. This is not about luck. This is not about chance. This is about destiny. Your life, your heart, your soul, everything you've been carrying is being orchestrated with precision beyond what your mind can grasp. Every prayer, every tear, every silent wish has been recorded and woven into a plan so meticulous it will leave you breathless. Have you noticed how certain thoughts keep returning to you? The ones that make your heart skip a beat. The ones that feel like whispers from your own soul. Those thoughts are more than intuition. They are divine breadcrumbs. They are signs that something extraordinary is closer than you realize. And yes, they may come disguised as ordinary moments. A song lyric, a sudden idea, a stranger's comment, but your spirit recognizes the truth instantly. And right now, your heart might be trembling. Not from fear, but from anticipation. Because you know something is about to shift. Something in your love life, your purpose, your spiritual path, your destiny. It's about to shift in a way that will feel miraculous yet inevitable. Listen carefully. If you've been feeling restless, lonely, or uncertain, that restlessness is your soul stretching. It's preparing for alignment. It's clearing space for what is coming. It's letting go of old energies, old relationships, old patterns that no longer serve your highest good. And here's the truth that will resonate with you deeply. The soulmate, the divine partner, the connection you've been quietly hoping for, they are near. Not just physically, but spiritually. Their energy is converging with yours. Your hearts have been orbiting each other even before your eyes met. And when the timing is perfect, you will feel recognition so intense it will leave you stunned. Like your soul suddenly remembered a home it never forgot. But pay attention, the signs are subtle. A glance, a song, a message, a dream. Numbers repeating. Small coincidences that feel too perfect. Do not dismiss them. They are the universe speaking to you. Your angels trying to guide you. Your soul confirming that everything you've endured has been worth it. And I need to tell you this, because your heart needs it right now. Your waiting is ending. Your preparation is complete. Your prayers are aligning with action. But you must stay attentive. You must remain open. You must allow the signs to guide your steps rather than your fears. Even now, there is an energy surrounding you that feels like magic, soft, persistent, and gentle. It's urging you forward. It's opening your awareness to what is possible. It's awakening your intuition to levels you've never experienced. And if your mind questions, if doubt creeps in, remember this. Every doubt is temporary. Every fear is a signal that your soul is on the brink of expansion. Every moment of hesitation is a reminder that the universe only delivers to those willing to trust, to wait, and to move with heart. And so, I ask you, quietly, intentionally, to lean in, to feel your heart, to notice the subtle messages around you, to commit, even if you don't yet see the full picture, because what's coming is bigger than anything you've imagined. And now, listen closely, because this is where it gets even more personal. The universe isn't just testing you, it's preparing you. It's shaping your heart, your mind, your soul for something that will feel bigger than life itself. Not bigger in chaos, bigger in clarity. Not bigger in noise, bigger in purpose. And the shift is already happening, whether you feel it or not. Have you noticed lately how certain days feel heavier, yet lighter at the same time? How certain conversations leave you thinking long after they end? How moments that should be ordinary hit your heart like lightning? Those are spiritual signposts. Signals telling you to pay attention. Signals telling you to trust even when everything seems uncertain. And here's the part that will touch you deep in your bones. Your destiny is unfolding exactly as it should. Even the moments you doubted. Even the moments you cried in silence. Even the nights you wondered if you were enough. Those moments were all necessary. They were your preparation, your growth, your tuning. And now, the energy of the universe is moving closer. It's moving in ways that are subtle yet undeniable. Doors that were locked are quietly beginning to open. People who were meant to guide, support, or align with you are appearing, sometimes in the most unexpected ways. And when you recognize them, you'll know immediately. This isn't random. This is divine orchestration. I want you to feel this in your chest. The soulmate, the partner, the spiritual ally, whoever or whatever this is not just approaching your life. They are approaching your heart. They are approaching your energy. And the connection will feel familiar, like it was always meant to exist. And pay attention, if you've been seeing repeated numbers, strange coincidences, songs that speak directly to your situation, or messages that seem too perfect, don't ignore them. Those are confirmations. Little nudges from the universe saying, yes. Keep going. Trust this. You are on the right path. Even now, as you breathe and listen, Something inside you is shifting. A door in your mind is opening. A space in your heart is softening. A part of your spirit is waking up to the reality that your prayers have always been heard, even when silence made you doubt. And I want you to recognize this truth. The delay, the waiting, the uncertainty, it was never against you. It was for you. Every single moment was aligning your life with divine timing. Every, almost, prepared you for the perfect. Every closed door cleared space for what is truly meant to enter. And here's where it becomes magical. Your intuition is sharpening now. Your spirit is more sensitive to signs. Your heart can feel what the mind cannot yet comprehend. And that sensitivity is the bridge to everything coming: love, opportunity, purpose, awakening. So listen carefully. Do not rush. Do not force. Do not question the timing. Instead, remain alert. Remain open. Remain present. Because what is coming is far beyond what your mind has imagined. And yet, it will feel familiar, like home. And now, take a deep breath, because what I'm about to say will resonate with the deepest part of you. You've been carrying dreams quietly, holding prayers in your heart, whispering hopes that you weren't even sure would manifest. And yet, every single one of those prayers has been moving, even when nothing seemed to change. The universe has been rearranging itself around you, in ways you cannot yet see, to bring what is meant for you into perfect alignment. Listen. There is a shift happening inside of you. A subtle awakening in your intuition. A soft but undeniable pull toward clarity. A recognition that what you've been searching for isn't outside. It's been forming in the space between your faith and your surrender. And here's the thing your heart needs to hear right now. You are ready for the impossible. You are ready for love that feels like home. You are ready for opportunities that will stretch your spirit in ways you never imagined. You are ready for signs, messages, and confirmations that will leave no doubt in your mind or heart. If you've been seeing angel numbers 111, 222, 333, 444, they are not coincidences. They are cosmic whispers. Divine nudges reminding you that timing is perfect, that alignment is here, that the doors you've been waiting for are beginning to open, silently, almost imperceptibly. And I want you to feel this deeply. Your soulmate, your spiritual ally, the connection that is meant to shift your life, they are already in orbit around you. Even if your eyes haven't met them yet, even if your heart doesn't fully understand, the energy has been forming, pulling, guiding. And soon, much sooner than you expect, recognition will strike like lightning. Instant, undeniable, soul-level recognition. And I need you to hear this. Everything that hasn't worked in the past, every delay, every closed door, every almost, it was all a part of divine preparation. All of it was clearing space, refining your energy, awakening your spirit, so that when the perfect moment comes, you will receive it fully, without fear, without doubt, without resistance. Even now, the universe is orchestrating encounters, moments, synchronicities, signs that speak to your soul without words. And when you recognize them, you'll know, without question, that you are exactly where you are meant to be. And I want you to notice this subtle, yet powerful feeling in your chest. That flutter, that warmth, that sense of knowing. That's the energy of destiny moving closer. That's your spirit tuning into the frequency of your purpose. That's your soul being guided toward the life you've been praying for, the one that aligns with every fiber of who you are. And if doubt creeps in, remember this. Doubt is natural. It is temporary. It exists to make the moment you trust even more powerful. Because the clarity, the love, the alignment coming for you will feel like a revelation. A moment when the universe says, you have arrived. You are seen. You are ready. And now, I want you to sit with this truth, even as the world moves on around you, even as the noise of daily life tries to distract you, even as fear whispers, not yet. The truth is that everything is in motion. Everything is aligning. Everything you've been waiting for is quietly approaching, and your role is simple. Remain awake, remain present, remain open. Because what is coming will not only transform your life, it will awaken your spirit in ways you never imagined. And now, pause for a moment and really feel this. Your life has been quietly preparing for this exact season. Every tear you shed in silence, every late night you questioned your path, every, almost, that left you wondering, it was all preparation. Not punishment. Not mistake. Preparation. And here's what's vital for your heart to hear right now. You are ready for the next level of your life. Not just in love, not just in career, not just in purpose, but in every part of your spirit. The part of you that's been quietly waiting for recognition, for alignment, for divine affirmation, it's finally about to stir. Have you noticed lately how certain days feel different? Like there's a tension you can't name. A weight that feels heavy but sacred. A sense that something unseen is moving on your behalf? That's not imagination. That's the universe, orchestrating signs, moments, and encounters to meet you exactly where you are. And I need you to listen carefully, because this is important. The soulmate energy you've been longing for, the divine connection that feels inevitable. It's not only near, it's already beginning to affect your energy field. You may not see them yet. You may not recognize them yet. But your spirit knows. And when the recognition hits, it will feel like lightning. Like your soul suddenly remembered a memory it never forgot. And here's what most people never tell you. The delays, the frustrations, the unanswered prayers. They were all divine signals. To wait, to grow, to refine, to prepare your heart so that when the right thing appears, you won't just see it, you'll receive it fully. Even now, subtle signs are appearing in your life. Numbers repeating. Songs that speak directly to your emotions. Encounters that feel like more than coincidence. They are confirmations that the universe is listening and responding. And if fear whispers, you're not ready, I want you to feel this in your chest. You are more than ready. Your spirit has been shaped, refined, and prepared for this very moment. Every lesson, every heartbreak, every pause in timing, it was building the foundation for what's about to unfold. And now, here's the truth you need to sit with. Your next steps don't have to be perfect. They don't have to be grand. They only need to be aligned with your heart and your spirit. Because divine timing is already working. Because the universe is already orchestrating every encounter, every sign, every shift to bring you exactly what you've been waiting for. Even now, as you feel this energy, notice your heart. Notice the soft stirring, the subtle awareness, the whisper of possibility. That is your spirit tuning in. That is your soul awakening to the reality that your prayers have always been heard. That everything you've endured was preparation for what is coming. And if your mind doubts, if the world feels too chaotic, if fear tries to creep back in, stay here, stay present, stay open. Because what is about to come is larger, deeper, and more miraculous than anything you've dared to imagine. And now listen, because this is the truth your heart has been waiting for. Everything you've endured, every tear, every night of doubt, every not yet, it has all been leading to this moment. Your prayers have never gone unheard. Your spirit has never been alone, and the universe has been quietly orchestrating a reality beyond your wildest dreams, one that aligns perfectly with your heart, your purpose, and your soul. Take a deep breath and feel it. The energy around you is shifting. The doors you've been knocking on are beginning to open. The signs you've been noticing, repeating numbers, dreams, moments that felt like messages, they are confirmations. Everything you've been longing for is approaching, and it will feel like home for your spirit. Your soulmate, in whatever form they appear, is closer than you imagine. Not just someone to walk beside you, but someone whose energy resonates with yours. Someone who sees the real you, the part of you you've hidden, the part of you only God fully knows. And when your paths finally cross, it will feel like recognition, like your soul suddenly remembers something it had forgotten. And here's the divine truth you must hold on to. Delays were never denials. Closed doors were never punishments. Every struggle, every setback, every moment of waiting was preparation. Your heart, your spirit, your faith. They were being readied for alignment with the life you are meant to live in 2026. So now, with courage, with trust, and with openness, commit your every step, every plan, every thought, every dream to God. Surrender your fears, release your doubts, and allow the divine to guide you. Because the alignment is already in motion. Your life is shifting. Your destiny is unfolding. And everything you've prayed for is on its way. Take a moment, breathe, feel the energy. And know this, you are exactly where you are meant to be. You are seen. You are guided. You are ready. And as you step forward from this moment, carry this truth in your heart. The universe is listening. God is moving. And your soul's highest path is ready to receive you. This is your season. This is your year. This is your life.